What's going on, guys? It's your boy HQ420 here, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at the curious case of Miss Carlee Russell. All right, Miss Carlee Russell. If you don't know who that is, this is the young lady who allegedly, this is all alleged, got abducted last week, okay, and then wound up back at her crib 49 hours later, okay? Abducted one day, supposedly, allegedly, and then wound up at her crib 49 hours later. And we've got a few details here that's starting to surface that may make us believe, okay? Now, we don't know if it's 100% true that this may have been a staged event, okay? I mean, once we start seeing some evidence right here, we might be like, I mean, this may have been a staged event, but we don't know that 100%, okay? Once we start digging into this, there's definitely something afoot. Definitely something afoot. So, if y'all don't know about Carlee Russell, we'll get that a bit of a breakdown to start off with, okay? So, Carleethia, okay? Carlee Russell. Good thing they cut that down. All right, Carleethia. I mean, that thing don't roll off the tongue very well. Carlee is a little bit better. Okay, Carlee Russell, 25 years old, reported missing on last Thursday night. After stopping to help a toddler she is spotted wandering along a busy highway. So this is a story that we got at first, okay? Story we got at first. Hey, I see a toddler out there. Hey, let me stop my car. Let me get out and help the toddler. I mean, so it's pulling at those heartstrings. It's like, oh man, a little kid. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we got right now. This is what has been told to the police before she got picked back up. So once she stopped to help the toddler, that's when she actually disappeared. Okay. Now she said, they say that she called 911 and was talking with a family member as she pulled off I-459 to check on the child when the line mysteriously went silent. Okay, so she was on 911. Line went silent, all right, but remained open. Now, this is according to the police, okay? So, officers did arrive to the scene of the quote-unquote crime. They found Russell's car running, cell phone and purse, but no sign of her or the child. So, I don't know if anybody was driving along the road, okay? You figure I-459, this interstate, you figure somebody else would be on this street. I mean, that's what you would figure. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what do I know about interstates, okay? Except I might have been on a few. There's usually some cars roaming the streets. That's all I know. But obviously nobody's seen this, okay? So they arrived minutes later. She gone, but her cell phone, her purse, car sitting there running. And then the witness told police they saw a gray vehicle parked near the scene and saw a light complexion male standing outside Russell's car. This is according to Lay, okay? Now the traffic camera footage from Interstate 459 at mile marker 11.7 is believed to show Russell's car pulling over before it vanished. So it must have pulled into a blind spot. Okay, it must have pulled into a blind spot. All right. And it's like, I mean, somebody would have had to stake this out, of course, knowing when the blind spot will be of the camera so they didn't get caught on camera. But obviously somebody seen it, and they seen a light complexion male, okay? Now, I don't know if it's olive skin, if it's Negro descent, high yellow is what they call it. I mean, I'm not sure if it was that. I mean, it may have been, okay? But that's what we're going with right now. Now, 48 hours later, Russell reappeared at her crib, okay? Reappeared right at her crib, all right? At about 10:45 p.m. It said Russell was dropped off at the residence and appeared to be in shock. She was taken to a local hospital for evaluation. Said her parents believe the toddler whom Russell spotted on the side of the road, who was estimated to be 3 to 4 years old, may have been used as bait to lure her out of the car. Okay. Of course, her boyfriend, Thomar Simmons, claims his girlfriend was kidnapped and is recovering from a traumatic experience. Okay. The Hoover police hadn't interviewed her yet. They want to give her some time to recover. And I think my girlfriend had showed me a TikTok video of the boyfriend actually calling out for help. I think it was a $25,000 reward. $25K. Is anybody going to get to reap the benefits of that? I mean, I don't know. I mean, she showed back up at the crib, so I don't know. So that's the breakdown of what we initially got going on, okay? But they're starting to find out a few things, all right? And this is Miss Carlee Russell right here. All right, Miss Carlee Russell, all right? and so the belief is, this is the belief, that it was some sex traffickers involved, okay? Now, I don't know. Sex traffickers, I would figure, once they got a hold of you, I didn't think they would just release you back into the wild. I mean, I don't know. I mean, just like, I'm trying to figure the thing out. You know what I'm saying? I figured if you did get out of it, you might have some battle scars. I don't know if she had battle scars or not. But I figured that you would probably be beaten a little bit. You might be roughed up a little bit. But hey, what do I know? Okay, what do I know? All right. But they got some information right up here. It said Carlee Russell searched for Liam Neeson film Taken one-way bus ticket to Nashville on the day she disappeared. Okay, now this is some strange stuff. Okay, it's a little bit of a strange event. All right, and it kind of reminds me of, can't remember who was in the case, but he had killed. I think, if I'm correct, I think he had deleted his wife. And Bo, he had searched up like how to how to hide a body, what to wrap it up in, what to use to sink it to the bottom of the river. You like, damn, cuz I mean, like, I think you're guilty. He's like, man, I just looking this stuff up because I was curious. I'm like, I don't think that's gonna go over very well. Okay, I don't think that's gonna go over very well. Not at all. All right, so let's get into some of the things that they found here. Okay, of course we found that one-way bus ticket to Nashville. All right, details about Amber Alerts, Liam Neeson film Taken, 25 years old. So I guess she'd be out of the realm of Taken. When was Taken originally put out? Boy, that lets you know you're oldie goldie, man. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know you're older. 2008. Okay, 2008. She's 25 now. So what would that be? 15 years ago, she would have been 10. So she might not have checked that film out. Okay, she might be you know, a little out of touch, with that particular film. All right, so she'll be checking it out. Let me see what we got going on here. Maybe she just wanted to watch it. Maybe she was intrigued. Okay, maybe she was intrigued. Maybe she was like, you know, some people suggested said film to her. I mean, I don't know. All right. So they got right here. Hoover Police Chief Nick Durzis told reporters Wednesday officers still don't know exactly what happened in the time Carlee vanished on July 13th, and they are waiting to interview her again. And of course, he says that's the $100 question. We don't know what happened after she got out of the car. Everything else is unknown. So they hadn't talked to her yet. Of course, if this was a real kidnapping, of course, she'd be a little bit traumatized. But we're not sure here. Okay, we're not sure here. There's a couple things right here. All right, and some weird stuff. So of course, right here, and this was 9:34 p.m. when she initially got abducted. Okay, I don't know how she's seen a kid wander on the side. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, cuz if there's some kid wandering on the side of the road at 9:34, it's dark. Man, I ain't stopping, man. I mean, I know what that sounds like, bruh. Man, I done seen enough damn horror films and all that shit, man. Usually get dragged off in the woods when shit like that happen, okay? I mean, and black folk ought to know better. Come on, black folk. I mean, they got a whole movie making fun of black folks dying in horror films. Come on now. I mean, they got a whole film. Was it The Blackening? It's like, damn, black folk. Come on, be like, boy, they're gonna have to foot this one on their own, Bo. I ain't pulling over. It's like some Children of the Corn shit, okay? Oh, boss. I mean, I'm good on that, boy. This be told. I mean, it'd be just like that, man. We got right here. So Durst said on the day of disappearance, Russell looked up the film Taken. Okay, looked up that particular film, and she also looked up how to take money from a register without being caught. But I mean, why that in your Google search? How to take money from a register without being caught. That in your Google search. I mean, that don't look suspicious at all. How to take money from a register without being caught. You like, cuz, why you looking that up? I think she was in nursing or something like that, if I'm correct. I think she was like in nursing. Oh, let me see. Carlee Russell nursing. Was she in nursing? I think she was in nursing. Let's see. Yeah, nursing student. Okay, man. But I guess she had to. She said, maybe I need to steal some of these ducats so I can make a payment. You know what I'm saying? I got these bills racking up, cuz I got to do what I got to do, all right? I don't want to go all the way to showing my booty online, but if I have to, I will, okay? You know what they go? It's like, man, maybe I steal some money. Damn, they ain't fall through. Oh, I got to sell a box, cuz. I mean, I make these payments, man. What you want me to do? Biden ain't forgiving my loan. You know what I'm saying? Damn it, Biden. Forgive my damn loan, Biden. Come on now. Boy. So how to take money to a register, as well as info for one-way bus tickets from Birmingham, Alabama to Nashville. Now I don't know. I don't think the boyfriend came out and said anything about that, but this is an eyebrow raise right here. A one-way ticket, a one-way bus ticket. Like you won't gonna come back. I mean, we trying to figure that thing out right there, okay? So it says records also show how in the days leading up to the incident, Russell had made several notable searches on her phone about Amber Alerts, the child abduction emergency notification system, including if she was too old to be the subject of one. I mean, it's like, This is some weird search results, man. That's all I'm saying, man. When you start getting off the beaten path like that, as far as what you're searching for, brows will be raised. They can't help it to be. Brows will be raised. There's no doubt about it. Amber Alerts. Am I too old to be part of an Amber Alert? It's like, ma'am, you 25. What we talking about? I mean, you're a grown ass woman. I mean, God, dear God, man, this was a nursing student, Bo. That's all I'm saying. This is the folk that were going to be working on you, man, Bo. Man, we just in trouble all the way around, okay? Damn, but I mean, that's all I'm saying. So, Durst is stressed that while Russell's family has remained cooperative with the police, they're still waiting for her to make a full recovery before taking official or be talking with officials again, okay? Talking with officials. Now, it didn't say if she had any type of actual injuries, if they ran a quote unquote the rape kit. I don't know if they ran any of that. You know what I'm saying? Usually in situations like this, if she was intoxicated, any drugs in the system, they ain't give us none of that. Give us none of that. All right, I don't believe so anyway. And so that's kind of mysterious as well. That she would just wind up back at her house, and for the most part, she'd be quote unquote just traumatized only, and you wouldn't see any signs of any type of abuse. All right, and of course they say we want to know the truth. All right. He said, we want to know the truth. And he said during the first interview with Russell, she claimed she was kidnapped by a man who jumped out of the trees in the highway and forced her into his car. Now, there was it ain't on Law and Order, it's a Criminal Minds, if I'm correct. There was a gentleman who was actually taking folk out, and he was using his son to lure them into the house. So what would happen is that he would send his son out, and he would tell, somebody would come by and they'd be like, "Hey, are you okay?" You know, the one around. It's like, "Yeah, I'm. My dad wasn't able to come pick me up, and you think you can walk back to the house? I'm a little lost. I don't know where I'm at." It's like, okay, yeah. So they get him back to the house. Dad come to the door, and all of a sudden he'd be done swooped him in there and took him out. You know what I'm saying? It'd be just like that. I mean. So this is kind of what they're trying to say has happened. But usually folk get taken out. They usually don't get just dropped right back off, all right? That's usually not the way this works, okay? But said police officers arrived 5 minutes after being dispatched and found Russell's wig. Oh, is this the wig? Hold on, cuz. Found Russell's wig? No, I'll do what? Guys, I know my podcast people can't see this, but does any of these pictures look like a wig? This is she got a wig in there for her. Okay. So the wig in there. I mean, I guess the perpetrator took off her Apple Watch. You know what I'm saying? Threw her right in the ride. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody said they seen any struggle. As they were driving by. At Of course, it was nighttime, so it'd be a little dark. But I mean, man managed to be able to get an Apple Watch off and throw it in the bag. I mean, come on now. I mean, we trying to figure this thing out. All right, we're trying to figure this thing out. So it said Hoover police said Tuesday night they could not find any evidence to back up her claim of a toddler wandering in the highway that night, which was her reason for stopping. Boys, I mean, the plot is thickening. Okay, the plot is definitely thickening. All right, because I mean, they talk about because they should have found that on camera. That's what I'm thinking. It should have been on camera. And I don't think any of the anybody else or the person who drove by, quote unquote, saw any kid out there in these streets. Okay, in these streets, walking the streets. So they haven't been able to find any evidence of that. Okay. And of course, she turned up 2 days later with video surveillance showing her walking down the sidewalk home alone. So I guess he just decided to come up and just drop her off. All right. To drop her off. Now, they had originally received a call that said, from the Russell residence, said there was an unresponsive but breathing person. And they got there and she was sitting up there speaking. She's just sitting up there talking. They're like, oh, hold on, bud. What we got going on here, okay? What we got going on here? I guess this is the circle right here. Look at all these cars on the highway, bud. Man, how we should... But if you're driving along right here and you paying attention to the road, I'm trying to figure out how you would have known just to stop. Is this her car? This is right out in the open. Man, I don't know, man. Man, I don't know, but this is something else right here. What they cheesing about? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So this is her right here. Okay, this is her right here in her nursing suit. But she's trying to figure out how to steal some money out of register and not get caught. All right. So, of course, they're still trying to evaluate her sudden disappearance and her sudden reappearance as well. But if we see this photo right here, I'm guessing this is showing her car being stopped on the side of the road and left running, which this seems to be like right out in the open. Like it seemed to be right out in the open. So it's not what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe like there was a bridge. That's why I think like a bridge and they couldn't, go under the bridge and, then you couldn't quite see up underneath there. But this is right out in the open. It look like other cars are out, man. It look like folk out and about. I mean, boy. Hey, man, something is afoot here, bud. Something's afoot. That's all I know. Amber alerts, child abduction, emergency notification. Man, I look, now, this is all alleged, okay? It's all alleged. Let's say that before somebody be trying to come through and be trying to damn suit your ass, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what they be trying to do out here in these streets. You gotta be careful. But I want to know y'all thought on this in the comment section below. There's a few things here that might raise your eyebrows, and one of the main things that raised my eyebrows is the fact that she just showed up back at the house. I mean, just showing up back at the house, that almost seems like, what people be saying with the alien abduction. Was it aliens, guys? I mean, let me know. I mean, did the aliens get her? You know what I'm saying? But usually if the aliens get you, they got to anal probe you. That's like the first and only thing they got to do. It's always the anal probing, okay? It's always something sexual. Isn't that what folks say? Oh, yeah, they got me, and they stuck one in my ass. It's just like, well, why do the aliens pick up and they go right for your dookie shoot? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I ain't never grasped. I mean, every time an alien pick me up, they go right for the booty. I'm just like, man, something don't sound right about that. So let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. This is Miss Carlee. Is this her ride? Mercedes-Benz? Hold on a sec, Bo. She got a Benz. She's a nursing student trying to figure out how to steal money out of a register and not get caught. One-way tickets to Nashville. But you got to watch out for these folks. These folks be living some double lives, okay? They be living some secret lives underneath the covers, okay? I mean, they be hiding out there in the shadows. Some nefarious stuff be going on. So I want to know your thoughts on this comment section below. Do you think she was actually abducted, or do you think this is some type of, can we call it a publicity stunt per se? I mean, I guess you could call it that. So I want to know your thoughts on this comment section below. Hope y'all did enjoy this video. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.